Through the eyes of MAGA, I watched our country go through 8 years of decline while being told, change, yes, we can. To watch business as usual, the rich got richer, the poor stayed poor. We watched a person who at the time walked onto the stage with a world of suspicious claims, but she had the pose and attitude as if she was next up. In June 16th, 2015, playing Rockin' in the Free World, a reality TV star, businessman, came down a golden escalator and announced he was running, and we was going to make America great again. We who love this country heard them words, but wasn't sure about the person saying them. The industry gave him no chance and ran its normal way. But he ran. Well, he ran how we felt.
You've called women you don't like fat pigs, dogs, slobs, and disgusting animals. Your Twitter account...
Only Rosie O'Donnell.
I love the women that faint when I speak. Those are the ones that love me.
No, go ahead, Donald.
No, I'm a gentleman, Hillary. Go ahead. What I say is what I say. And honestly, Megyn, if you don't like it, I'm sorry. I've been very nice to you, although I could probably maybe not be based on the way you have treated me, but I wouldn't do that.
Angry, rude, in your face, and we loved it. MAGA soon became right and left voters screaming, "Let's make America great again." We watched it go from "he won't make the primary" to dominating the primary. And we was rocking in the free world. We watched Trump dismiss his naysayers, call it fake news. He didn't talk like a politician because he wasn't one. And that's what the people loved. On November 16th, 2016, he was announced president. And honestly, he was everything opposite of what they said he would be. 4 years of no war. We gained 7 million new jobs. Middle-class family income rose nearly $6,000. Unemployment dropped to 3.5%, the lowest in half a century. Income rose in every metro city for the first time in nearly 3 decades. Unemployment for women hit its lowest rate in nearly 70 years. Nearly 7 million people were lifted off food stamps. Poverty rates for African Americans and Hispanics hit record lows. Income inequality fell for 2 straight years. Jobs, factories, industries came back. Over 1.2 million manufacturing and construction jobs. Small business optimism hit a 35-year record in 2018. The stock market, the Dow closed above 20,000 for the first time in 2017. Then topped 30,000 in 2020. The S&P and NASDAQ hit record highs. I can go on, that's just 2 minutes of me scrolling. Look it up before you argue facts. If we being honest, he was the best president we had in over 25 years. With all that happening, the establishment still feel like something was wrong. We the people was happy winning. None of them could name it, just something. On the Democrat side, it was, he's a Republican. On the Republican side, it was, he's not a traditional Republican. But we, the people, we loved it. Finally, it felt like we was winning, like we was back on track. So much so, we started going deaf to things that should have been real alarms.
We won with young. We won with old. We won with highly educated. We won with poorly educated. I love the poorly educated. We're the smartest people. We're the most loyal people. And you know what I really am happy about? Because I've been saying it for a long time. 46% with the Hispanics. 46%. Number one with Hispanic.
They turned into, they just haters. Keep going, Trump. We watched 2020 happen. We watched the lawsuits, the charges. And to us, it felt like roadblocks, not justice. We as Americans watched him, blood on his face, tell us to fight, and it reignited something. That passion, that fire. We was rocking in the free world again. So much so, he won both votes by a large number. MAGA isn't just right wing. It's people from all sides who really want to see this place at its former glory. We heard, drain the swamp, release the Epstein files, avoid war, fix home first. We said, do what needs to be done. We stand with you. But somewhere along the way, it started to feel like he heard, we are your fools. We watching. Tariffs, called the way, but not being told we pay the price. He says $200 billion came in, but doesn't say $192 billion came from the American people. 2 tax cuts for billionaires, while programs for the poor and lower middle class get hit. We watched him fight to hold Epstein files, only to hear his name tied in them as more than any other person. We watched deals that hurt American farmers, while boosting competitors, buying beef cheap in Argentina, cutting the beef industry here, a trade war with China. That cost farmers billions, just to circle back to where we started, but told we won. And then the fear. 3 times we held our breath, hoping he didn't just start World War III, Iran, Venezuela. Now tensions rising again. While one war go on, he tells us next, Cuba, as if this war isn't costing us. We was told the job was already done. So why we back if in the first strike we obliterated their nuclear option? He told us it was unpatriotic to question it. So why we there now? Now we risking the petrodollar while $40 trillion in debt. That's like having a mortgage, car note, bills, and not knowing if you're about to lose your job because HR just seen your social account and like to talk to you about it. And then you start listening closer.
And I watched a meltdown like I've never seen anything like it. I watched a meltdown like I've never, ever seen. And it was Chris grilling Marco Rubio. This guy was sweating so badly. Oh, he was sweating. Honestly, it was disgusting, all right? And I knew he had a problem because before that, when he was doing a little bit of an address to the president's speech, you remember, and they put him on and he went for the water. Do you remember that during live television? But what I saw, what Chris did to him was incredible. And then last night I saw...
And realizing this ain't new. This is Trump, off the cuff, entertaining the crowd. Think about the debates. It wasn't policy, it was sweaty Marco. Look at him, he's sweating. Or, I don't know, but his wife ugly. We laughed, but that ain't leadership. We thought we was being informed, but we was being entertained. We thank you for the 4 years, sir. But we MAGA. Our loyalty ain't to a man. It's to the country. We MAGA follow those for America, not against her.